Cat Williams set it off. And Monique is just continuing this trend, man. They said it, man. All 2024, the truth is coming out. And that's the trend that Monique is continuing with this interview on Club Shay Shay. Thank you for all my returning viewers and subscribers out there for tuning in to FYO F Your Opinion here on SPMediaTV with Midway. If this is your first time checking out the content, man, stick around for a little bit. You just might like it. And if you do, drop a like and a follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hey man, I did something extra weird for this video. Just wanted to try something out, man. So stick around for the end of the video. Check it out. Give me your thoughts and opinions about it. It's just a little something. Hey, just check it out and let me know what you think. You let me know what you think, all right? Let me know. Anyway, let's get to it. One thing I've been waiting on in this comedy game when it comes to interviews, since Cat Williams set the stage for people to come on Club Shay Shay and tell their truth, I wanted people like a Corey Holcomb. I wanted people like a D.L. Hughley. I wanted people like a Monique to come on the show and express their truth and their opinions about what's going on in this comedy game and in the world of entertainment as a whole. So if you haven't already, man, please go over to Club Shay Shay, subscribe, check out some of his video content. If you haven't, it's probably you and 3 other people that haven't subscribed and checked out his content, man. He blowing up right now, man. Let's go, Shannon, man. Keep it up, dog. We rooting for you, man. We need more people like you setting the stage for these entertainers to come tell the truth about what's going on out here, especially us. Just my opinion. Anyway, so for the first time viewers, man, FYO is my content that I put out when I address the comments of the viewer and what we have to say about the content that we consume. There's a lot of good conversations going on out there within the content, but I like to talk about what we as the people are saying. And I start off by giving my opinion first, and then I address what we are saying. Now, I love the way that Shannon actually titled this video, Monique on Hollywood, because let's be honest, man, for the last decade, Hollywood, and you can kind of say the people who judge Monique, have kind of blackballed her and placed her in the category of being difficult to work with. Let's just be honest. Now, I'm not saying we as the consumer has done that, but a lot of us actually believe what the media puts out there about said individual. So when it comes to Monique, she has this bad girl image on her, and we as the consumer have not actually had a chance to hear her side of the story in an environment that ushered that. I mean, yes, she went on the Steve Harvey show and talked to him a little bit about it, but that was a hostile environment. That wasn't one that seemed welcoming to hearing her truth and assessing her truth for what it is without trying to denounce it or without trying to act like it's not as important as it really is. So thank you, for allowing Monique to come and give her side of the story in a welcoming and warm environment. So just a quick synopsis, man. You can pretty much assume what this interview was going to be about after the Cat Williams interview. So let's start here, right? What did Monique address in this interview? A lot of things. Her history, what went on with her family, her brother, her parents, Oprah, the Tyler Perry situation. She addressed a lot of it. And I love the fact that her story continues to remain the same. That's one thing that I love about it. She's not trying to sugarcoat anything. She's not trying to come off as the good guy here. She's just telling the truth, her truth. Now, what made Cat Williams' interview so polarizing was that not only did it sound convincing, but it gave us as the viewers a more sit your ass down, you gonna get this smoke type of a feel. Like y'all sit up here and lie to me and act like y'all wasn't sitting still in your seat, clenching the edges of the armrest and got your feet firmly planted down with a big smile and leaning forward talking about what else is he about to say? What else is he about to say? I got the same feeling, the same vibe from Monique during this interview. Like, what else is she gonna give us? Please, we need to hear the truth of the icons, the people that we hold up so high. Let us know what's really going on out here, man. And she did it not in a way to demean them, but just to say, hey, I just want you to be accountable for what you are doing to me so that I can look at you in a better light. And I'm also doing this so that the people coming behind me don't have to go through what I went through. That's honorable. That's honorable, right? And Shannon, being a real one that he is, he backed her up on that. I like how she flipped some of the questions back around to him and said, now what would you do? If somebody stole money from you, what would you expect in return? If somebody wronged you, what would you expect in return? And you, ask yourself, what would you do? Honestly, here's the thing, right? Studios don't make money because they make movies. They make money because they make content, and we as the viewer pay to see it. They get paid because of us. So in essence, we truly have the power, right? So how does blackballing work? They put out a bad image about a person, and then we as consumers believe it and stop supporting them. But let's be honest, we know Monique as a truth seeker. We know Monique as a woman of integrity as per her history. And we got to admit what we went wrong too as the consumer. We allowed the industry to tell us what to think about one of our sisters. Now let me take off my headphones for this right here, right? Just to be quite frank about it. Are we independent thinkers? Are we? My main reason for this FYO thing, the F your opinion, is because, as I always say, we all want to be heard. We all want to be right. But at the end of the day, it's just your opinion. Express it. Be who you are. But the last thing you want to do is, one, act like your opinion is truth, and two, let somebody else tell you how to think. So if we're in these comments going back and forth with each other, arguing over semantics that somebody else told us what to say, but we're not checking the people who's actually trying to tell us what to think about this woman Monique, that's crazy. That's crazy. Taraji just came out talking about how the industry is not paying her. Monique Bent came out about how the industry is mistreating her. They not the first. And Kat came out about how these people are treating him. Guys, listen, they are not the first. What I want to know and ask you guys as the community out there, why are we not fighting against what these people are doing and speaking out on? Monique mentioned something very important that I don't want nobody to miss. She recorded Tyler on a phone call, which I can understand how one could question why would she do that. But the bigger point of that is when she presented the facts of her claim that Tyler apologized to her and admitted his wrong, why was the first thing people wondering is why are you recording him, but not, damn, why did he do you wrong? Because you got to think, man, if she hadn't recorded him at all, and with the label of blackballing placed on her, we would have looked at her like, that's Monique. She's just difficult to work with. Man, we got to stop letting the industry tell us how to think and feel about the people that we admire. Not saying Monique is flawless, but I am saying that you, as the independent thinker, need to exercise that independent thinking ability. It's just your opinion, but how powerful are you if you allowing somebody else to tell you how to think and feel about a thing? I don't know, man. I don't want to get too sentimental about this, but this interview on Club Shay Shay with Monique was amazing, man. As I knew it would be. If you follow Monique and you understand her plight and you understand her path and you understand her rise, you know that she is a woman of integrity, keeps you laughing, and gonna give it to you like your famous auntie would. She gonna tell you the truth, baby. I love it. So honestly, man, what are your opinions about this? And if you won't, share your opinions about it in the comments of this video, because I want to read them. I really want to know about what y'all thinking about the things that she had to say. Y'all, we need more representation like that. Now, in my opinion, Monique is an icon, not because of her accolades, but because of her character. A lot of us, man, they ain't seen millions and millions of dollars. So it's kind of hard to say what we would do when faced in opposition, but that's a hypothetical situation when we're speaking about it on us. Monique is in that situation. She has touched $1 million. And to see her be in that position and stand up against the gods in the industry and hold firm, yo, we gotta respect that. She's making it to where other people coming behind her won't have to do that. What they call them? Trailblazers. Let's get into the comments, man. When you're feeling when you're feeling all alone, you're feeling no hope. It's gone, yeah. We'll be around. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna comfort you. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're out of breath. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be around to comfort you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If he won't treat you well, call IDAL. We're gonna sing for you. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. Shut the hell up. Now, y'all, I sat here and read these comments for at least an hour. As you can see, it's like 55,000 of them, man. But I'm going to highlight just a couple of them, right? So, every time I start off looking for people who are in opposition, mainly to try to see where everybody's head is at, right? So, let's start off, right? We got the first one. Marcellus Howard says, goddamn, Marcellus sounds like a name from the 50s. What, your daddy play jazz? God damn, that's an old ass name. Club Shay Shay is restoring attention spans all 2024. Yeah, that's just so true, man. If the content is good, it's good. Let's just be honest, right? If the content is good, it's good. You're going to pay attention. But I like the fact that the content is not only good, it's actually teaching the public something, man. Honesty is the goal of 2024. Let's just tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know I can sing a little bit, did you? Yeah. Anyway, and then right up under that, Selfie Queen says, the reason why Hollywood is saying she's difficult to work with is because she stands 10 toes down. She's not compromising her soul for a check. Nothing but love for you, auntie. See, that's the thing. We love Monique not just because she's a good actor, but like I said, it's about her character, man. She is a person of integrity, and that's one thing that we don't really get to see from a lot of our celebrities. We see the cars, the money in their content, but we don't see them standing up for what's right, even in the face of losing millions. We applaud you, Monique. We applaud you. Scrolling down a little bit, man, right here, Erica Caldwell said something very important too. This is what I said as well. She says, Monique's stories never change. She never stutters, hesitates. She is speaking the truth. See, there is something about when someone not only speaks with conviction, but they're consistent in telling their story, it gives off the image that they are telling the truth. Now, in my opinion, it's not to say that because you are consistently telling the story the same way that you are truthful, but it does give off the impression to us listeners that you are being truthful. And I like that, man. It's the liars who keep switching on up. Keys to gorgeous mentions right now that this woman is a gem, yo. She says, I truly had chills listening to her speak about her husband. Her love and respect for him is amazing. Listen, as a black man, now if you haven't already checked out my previous video about how a woman can be a safe place for her man when he comes home, please check it out. I like this comment, man. I like this comment because it addresses how it looks in real life when a woman really backs her man, right? I mean, like really truly backs her man. And when a man comes home and has that rock, that solid foundation in his corner, it makes standing beside her that much more easier. And it just looks gorgeous to the community, man. We need more representation of good, solid, strong families and unities between one another out there. But yeah, everybody out there is showing support for Monique, man. I love how she gets that support from the community. In Hollywood, man, y'all gotta see that we as the people, we love her. You can try to blackball her all you want, but this interview is getting millions of views and tens of thousands of comments. And as you can scroll down and look at the majority of people, we love and support Monique. We not going nowhere. Mo, you are not blackballed. Tyler and Oprah, as per your word and the evidence that you've brought forth, they owe you an apology. Y'all are titans, man. Please give her that. But understand, with or without it, we still got your back, baby. That's how she would say it. I guess that's how she would. Anyway, man, I was scrolling, and all I saw was comments of support until I came to Miss Ever Alone. God told me what she had to say. So let me read this. Ever Alone says something simple. She says, when Monique says, if I was white, I'll be Melissa McCarthy, I felt that 100%. So, if you look at the person making the comment, she's a white woman, albeit titties is sitting out. I don't know why your titties sitting out on YouTube, but hey, teach his own. Teach his own. But you can kind of guess that some of the people commenting go probably say something about her skin tone being the reason she said that, right? So you click on it, right? Oh, as soon as it drops down, one of the first things you see is your boy Body Health Soul talking about why did you feel her personal experiences? Is it because she looks like you? I ain't trying to bring race into this, but yeah, I mean, yeah. And so we scroll it down and people start to ask more questions about who is Melissa McCarthy or why are you comparing her? And the comments start to get a little heated because some feel that that's a correct comparison, while others are feeling like, why are you trying to compare yourself to Melissa when you don't have any of the credentials as her? And one simple comment by your boy DJ, he says, it gives delusional as fuck. Now, based on the words that he used, it sounds crazy, but I kind of got what he was getting at. He's talking about the comparison, that it sounds delusional, that she would have to compare herself to Melissa McCarthy just for us as the viewer to understand what she's talking about. But the audience didn't care. They going back and forth, and they started attacking DJ. Your boy Red says, how delusional when the Parkers carried the network for a minute. Obviously, he's saying, how is Monique delusional when she has the talent and the proof that she can carry a network, i.e. the show Parkers? So they like, get your story together, Playboy. But he tried to clear it up in different methods by trying to provide context to what he was saying. But at the end of the day, people didn't give a damn. He did get a little bit of support though from your girl Rachel. So Rachel, thank you for coming to his rescue. Rachel says, that's the sad part, because the industry's so shady, she has to compare herself to someone she is just as good as and or better to a lot of us. You can scroll down and read the rest of that stuff, man, but it did get to a point where one of the people said something kind of ignorant, and I want to address that before I get off here and leave y'all, right? Tracy, what are you trying to say? She says, and the question is, who puts butts in seats, Melissa or Monique? The answer is Melissa. The television and movie fans find her funny and more relatable. Therefore, they support her entertainment. Monique has a singular movie that won her an Oscar. She deserves that recognition. Having one movie from almost 15 years ago does not translate to current revenue success. Monique is difficult to work with, even by her own admission, when she says she repels people before they can repel her. That speaks volumes. It's too many people that can take her place, and they have taken her place. Studios do not want to be bothered when you mess with their money. And then she goes on to respond to a bunch of other people saying they did her dirty, but she has to accept her own derailment. And then she goes on to admit that she would sell out for the bread. She said, if I had 90 million, I'm not talking either. And that's in reference to a comment where Lax was like, Melissa McCarthy has all this money, so she's not going to stand up the same way Monique stood up. Anyway, all that to say this, right? Now, it's just my opinion. And that's what FY opinion is about, expressing your opinion, but for us to admit just how little our opinion really means in the grand scheme of things. It's comments like this that allow for the perpetuation of what's happening to Monique. It's bigger than what's on the surface, man. The very thing that Monique is asking in return from Tyler is that the lies that were spread about Monique cost her millions of dollars through the fact that she lost the potential roles that were available for her after that Oscar run. She never got an Oscar run because she was labeled difficult to work with. So to act as if Melissa is better because she has more projects, while simultaneously ignoring the fact that Monique was denied those projects because of the rumors allegedly spread by Tyler and Oprah, how can you make the comparison, Tracy, that Melissa McCarthy actually is better and more talented than Monique? It's a fallacious argument, sis. Get your shit together. Anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning in. FYO, man, everybody want to be heard. Everybody want to be right. But at the end of the day, it's just your opinion. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. R&B eyes. We out.